Who would you have a cup of coffee with? I ask myself this all the time. I'm fascinated by business and leadership. I'm Kara Jorvig, and this is Coffee with Kara. Join us as we chat with big names in business and just get to see a different side of their personalities. Today, I'm at Orangetheory Fitness with the franchise owner, Archit Shah. Thank you for hosting us. I'm excited to have a cup of coffee.
Me too. Thanks for letting me be here in my own studio.
I work out here, but I was really anxious to have an opportunity to visit with you just because I'm interested in learning more. So just tell us about Orangetheory and what inspired you to get into gyms.
I was going consulting in Tampa. I live in Orlando. My brother-in-law was going to school in Tampa for law school. I was staying with him a couple nights and he said, you know what, why don't we go for a workout? I said, yeah, I'm not so much into working out. And he goes, no, let's go for a workout. I said, well, if we have to go for a workout, we have to go early in the morning because I don't like working out and you don't like getting up early, so we'll make it painful for both of us. So we went to this new concept in St. Petersburg. It's called Orangetheory Fitness. Well, as we were sitting there were members coming in to get ready for class, and there was more members than there were stations. And I said, well, what's going on? They said, well, these people are coming in just to see if they can get into class potentially. I'm like, at 6 in the morning? Go work out. And like most times, out of shape, kind of felt it the next day. But we went back 2 days later, and this time we went back at 7 in the morning, and the same thing happened. Wow. There was people waiting there. And I said, there's got to be something here.
So you don't even like working out, but you are investing in and are inspired by gyms.
Yeah, so I think the world needs to be healthier, right? I need to be healthier, and there's no doubts about any of those things. But I got involved into this concept because it was for average individuals. You didn't have to have any special training. You didn't have to know anything. You just had to give us an hour.
Yeah, they had a great article in Inc. magazine about Orangetheory and just the whole concept, business model, and I think there are 1,000 gyms now in the United States.
That's correct.
Tell me more about just the business model, being part of a franchise, corporate.
So the way our franchises are set up is that Orangetheory at the corporate level obviously runs the show. Area developers like myself and others manage territories or own territories, and then inside that we own individual studios who are franchisees. And the way we sort of manage together is we make sure that we manage our standards, right? So we have inspections and we have reviews, and we make sure that we have constant training for both our coaches and our staff to make sure that consistency across the brand is maintained.
So you're originally from Canada?
I actually born in India, but grew up in Winnipeg, Canada.
Okay, and now live in Florida?
I now live in Florida.
So why the Dakotas? Because you have franchise rights in North Dakota and South Dakota?
My parents actually live here in Fargo, and so Fargo is like my second home. Growing up in Winnipeg, I understood the Midwest market in terms of how people sort of think and work, and it just felt natural for us to come out here.
Your gym has a culture, and the team here is what really makes the experience of working out with these coaches that are unbelievably enthusiastic and they're trained. And I've gone to a lot of gyms, and this gym has a culture. The people
so we're not a gym, we're a studio.
A studio. I'm sorry. You keep saying
you
that.
Have to edit
studio.
all those gym words that you said.
Let me start that. Studio. Studio.
Like any other place, you need the great people to make it great. And so we've gone out and found that how that relates to leadership. We just make sure we try to hire the best based on the values that we have. Our primary thing is everyone feels loved and safe here, right? That's the whole point of Orangetheory. It doesn't matter who walks in the door, whether it's an elite athlete or it's a person who just got off the couch and this is their first time coming into a studio. We want to make sure everyone's treated the same.
So there's 1,000 studios and still growing. So how many members in Fargo, how many workouts are you hosting today?
Hey, speaking of workouts, if you guys are gonna be here, we gotta work out.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, we ready to get uncomfortable? We're just
growing.
Good, because otherwise I'm gonna cheat.
This is just a warm-up phase.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're gonna cheat? How do you cheat?
I'm gonna reset your monitor.
What's the concept behind the orange?
So the orange is to evoke energy. Orange is one of those powerful colors that really brings a lot of energy to people. And so when they thought about doing the studio, they're like, we need energy, right? This whole place is about positive energy.
Yep.
Orangetheory was born.
What's the science behind it? Like, explain like the whole heart monitor?
Sure. So
Katie,
you're out of breath already. It's only the blue.
I'm trying to talk and concentrate all at the same time.
So the science behind Orangetheory Fitness is essentially it's high intensity interval training, and it's designed to essentially work your heart. Everybody's heart works differently, so we wear heart rate monitors to make sure that you get the best workout. we should. Right. You know what? You know the irony of this all is that we work in 5 heart rate zones.
Okay.
Gray, blue, green, orange, and red. Green is supposed to be our base pace. And that's where you're supposed to be able to talk to somebody next to you. I'm having a hard time talking. And I'm only in the green. It's all the time. It's hard to talk about.
I know. All right, guys. So we're gonna see who has their fastest 100-meter run. Sound good?
No.
I'm gonna race the owner of Orangetheory Fitness.
And I'm gonna lose to my member.
All right. So we got 100 meters. That's bottom right-hand corner. So first one 100 in 3, 2, 1. Get it going.
You cheated. You started early.
Right.
Big jump back. Big jump back. We got 40 meters. We got 60 meters.
No!
7, 80.
How are you
10
getting
more.
me?
Done.
Wow!
20 more. You got it.
Yeah, finish.
10 more. 10 more. There we go. Nice job.
All right. I'll give you that one. The partnerships that you have with nonprofits. Talk about that a little bit.
Sure. We believe in giving back, but we ourselves don't want to pick winners and losers. So we've gone out and found a company called Causley that goes out and vets all these not-for-profits. And every month, we have a new not-for-profit that we end up donating to via Causley, and that donation is made actually via check-in. So the more times you check in on Facebook or Instagram, the more donations that cause gets. So it may be a brick for a school, it may be books, it may be, seeing eye dogs.
So every time you check in, it donates to whatever the cause is?
Correct.
Is that
So
on a monthly basis? Or?
It's on a monthly basis,
Okay.
so, and it depends on sometimes the number of check-ins. Sometimes it's 5 check-ins equals 1 brick for a school.
Got it.
Sometimes it's 1 check-in equals 1 pound of dog food. We encourage our members to check in each and every time, not only just to give back, but also to show the value of their fitness routine to others, right? That's the whole point of this. It's not just you are coming here to work out and make yourself better. You're showing the world you're making yourself better. I
Okay,
love
so,
it.
guys, so it looks like our heart rates have dropped a little bit more now, so time to move on to your next station.
All right.
All right, let's
do
go.
it.
Don't forget your water bottle and towel.
Oh, yeah. So, as a business owner, what keeps you up at night?
I will be honest with you, not a lot keeps me up at night because at the end of the day I have a really good team. What keeps me up at night is how do we stay successful, right?
I think about the health, wellness, fitness industry, however you classify it.
Yeah.
Competitive, saturated market. How do you stay relevant? How do you stay, to what
Innovation.
you're speaking to?
Yeah, so innovation is how we stay relevant, right? Everything from our treadmill designs to our rowers, to our weight room floor, even to our heart rate monitors. Right now, we're both wearing the new technology that's going to come out. Soon, this whole face of your treadmill and the way their experience is inside the studio is going to change. It's going to all be connected. You're going to walk up to this treadmill in a couple months, and they'll say, "Hey, Kara, welcome."
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's going to track everything you do here, send it back to you.
Wow.
Innovation is how we're going to stay ahead.
So some of the successful people, professionally that I admire and mentor, they work out, and so not to be cliche about it, but I mean, you think about what exercise does for people personally, professionally. What's your thought on it?
It's the best medicine you ever give your body, right? So exercise allows your body to drain all that other stuff and just focus on you. And we don't do enough me time anymore, right? We're always so busy shuffling around and doing something, and it's all busy. What about me? This is your me time.
Right.
We encourage people. In fact, we're probably the only place that will actually call you and say, "Hey, you know what? Haven't seen you in a while. Where are you? What studio or other fitness facility does that?" Right? We want you to use this membership. We want you to focus on you and become healthy.
The incline?
Oh, we're gonna do the 6%. I almost killed myself.
For jogging?
No, I don't think we can.
What?
Oh, what are you doing?
You're trying to show me up. I thought we were walking.
We are.
Wow!
Very sensitive.
Okay.
Safety first, please.
So what's your all-out go-to music?
I know I really do like Guns N' Roses.
80s. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is it, because Kat had told me it was 80s. I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah.
hairband or if it was like Tiffany.
So I love Tiffany. Actually, I used to have a really big crush on Debbie Gibson, but whatever. Yeah, but like, you like workout? Good to hair metal then.
Okay, we need some hair metal. We need Guns N' Roses for Archit because we're going to the Orange. Oh, I feel like this is
yeah.
it.
It's all about that energy you bring, right? You come in here, you get a great 1 hour workout, and you'll never know you had it.
Okay, I'm
You're
sweating.
gonna get red really soon.
Anything else up here?
Tough questions. Really tough.
Have you ever thought about what's your why, like your purpose for doing what you're doing?
My why is because I always wanted to own my own business, right? I always wanted to be my own boss because when I worked for other people, I did everything for them. I gave all my energy to them to help them succeed, and I'm like, why can't I just go do that for myself?
You own business outside of North Dakota, obviously. What makes North Dakota or Fargo special?
It's the people, right? It's a great place to do business. It's so inviting and it's so accommodating to different things, right? Like we have lots and lots of fitness options in North and South Dakota, but there's always room for more, right? And as long as we all play nicely in the sandbox and work together, everyone has a piece of the pie, and it's nice, right? So my hats are off to my other fitness guys out there because you know what? It's a hard business, but it's an inviting business. In North Dakota, Fargo, South Dakota, they're all very inviting to business, and that's what makes this place fun to come to because you can work with so many people doing so many different things, working together to build North Dakota.
So plans for the future, what can you tell us about expansion, future plans?
Hey guys, I know we've worked hard already, burned over 600 calories, over 3 already, but we're not quite done yet. We gotta do some planks. You ready?
Let's go!
So plans for the future, expansion.
Sure. So we plan, this is also tough, guys. We plan to expand inside North and South Dakota, but specifically in Fargo, we plan to put about another 2 studios over the next couple of years. I think there's lots of room for new members and convenience to our existing members.
What keeps people coming back here?
Lots of things keep people coming back to us. Obviously, it's our coaches and our staff. It's the energy, it's the workout, and it's the results.
I love the music, I love the energy, yeah, all of that. And this is so weird and awkward to be doing a plank and talking.
I know.
I don't talk during the workouts ever.
You
Well, the
should-
music's too loud.
Well, that, you know what? You're supposed to be in that orange and red zone. Uncomfortable.
Am I shaking?
Yes, I am. Time! Good job, that was
Oh,
fun.
that was awesome. Thank you. Archit, thank you. This has been fun to get kind of the inside scoop and the behind the scenes. I'm here quite often, but it's just been fun to learn about you and your journey and your investments in North Dakota. I think it's really cool. So thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member again.
Appreciate it. Thanks for watching Coffee with Kara. Make sure you check us out on social media, Fargo Inc., Orangetheory Fitness, and Allegro Group. If you come into Orangetheory and say that you watched this episode of Coffee with Kara, you will get hooked up with a free workout, which is pretty cool. So thank you. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes, and we'll check you later.